All right, today we're going to be talking about a really important subject, and that is looking for signs externally. I get this question all the time on my social media. People are like, if I see this, does that mean that my SP is coming? Like, I'm trying to manifest my SP, and I have a lot of other guys that are messaging me and, mirroring back my affirmations. Does that mean that my SP is close? And I'm like, I don't know. Does that? You can assign meaning and signs to everything and anything. And so you get to decide what that means. If you think that means that your SP is near, then you must be right because it's your reality. You create the rules of your reality. And the way that I see it is signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, all these things, they are confirmation that you are on the right track. Or the way that I like to see it is that the angel numbers you see is not confirmation that you are on the right track, but rather you are on the right track. And that's why you see the angel numbers. Like, listen to that again. The angel numbers you see is not confirmation that you're on the right track. You are on the right track, and that's why you see the angel numbers, which means that you create the sign. You changing your energy is what makes the sign appear in your life. It's not like the signs are showing you that you're on the right track. The signs are in your energy field and vicinity because you're already on the right track. And so if you start to see signs of your SP everywhere, you start to see their name everywhere, the car that they drive everywhere, does that mean that you're on the right track? Does that mean that your SP is coming into your life? It only means that when you decide that. It means that you are already connected to the quantum. The way that I like to see it is that when you start to see signs and synchronicities, it means that you have already connected to the vortex, right? Like what Abraham Hicks talks about. Like when you're in the vortex, this is when you start to think about something and then it starts appearing in your reality. You think about someone and they message you. You start to see angel numbers everywhere. And that is a result of you working on your energy. And so the more that you deepen that practice, the more that you connect with the quantum, with source, with soul, the more that these synchronicities will appear in your life. And this is what it means to start attracting and not chasing. Because I know that half of the time when you see these angel numbers, you're not actively looking for them, right? It's not like you're waiting by the clock every day to see 111. Like, no, like sometimes it just shows up, or you have an urge to look at your phone and you're like, oh my God, it's 111 or like 1111. It's because you're on the right track. And that's why the synchronicities are appearing. But to be on the right track, you still have to work on your energy. To be able to connect with the quantum, with source, with soul, you have to be at a certain frequency and at a certain vibration. And it's also what Joe Dispenza talks about. He's like, it's not cause and effect. It's you causing an effect. And so instead of asking yourself, does this sign mean this? Or why am I not seeing these signs if I had already assigned this meaning to that meaning? Like, it's your reality. You get to assign meaning to anything. And so stop asking where my sign is, because you literally create the signs. Like, you are the cause of the effect, because you changing your state of being automatically changes your vibration and your frequency. And I don't usually do this in my videos, but I don't know why I feel called to pick a card for all of us, as I'm talking about how the sign is you and the sign is within you. But I don't know why I feel so called to like pick one card for the collective right now. I feel like somebody needs to hear this message that's about to come through these cards. So I'm actually going to shuffle and let's pick a card for the collective right now and see what Spirit has to say about not looking for signs outside of you. Okay? All right. Ooh, this one came out. Magic. Wow. You guys, I literally spent like 20 minutes talking about this card with no microphone. So trust that that was not the message that Spirit wanted you to hear, but let's just come back to it again. But anyway, I took some time to meditate on the message here. And what I think is so beautiful about this card is that you see that there's darkness, obviously, but it's also a full moon. Like, look how bright and full that moon is. And you can see this wolf here. And I feel like wolves are animals that are connected to family, to support, to like receiving support, not just from people in your life, or although that could be it, but also from angels, spirit guides, your soul, right? And the card being magic as well really speaks to that message of what we've been talking about this video, which is that the magic is within you, that you are connected to the wellspring of magic within and also around you. Like, you can open yourself up to that magic. And one message that really is standing out to me from this card too is that you see that the wolf here is alone. And usually they come in pack, right? Like a pack of wolves. But this wolf is alone and looking up at the moon in a way that tells me that maybe there's somebody watching this video right now that you might be feeling alone. You might be feeling like your angels and your spirit guides don't even exist. Like, you've been trying so hard, which is why you clicked on this video maybe, because you're like, I'm looking for a sign. You know, it's like, I've been asking for a sign from my angels, from my guides, and they're not even giving me anything. And I'm feeling so alone. And I feel like this card is basically reminding you that no matter how dark it gets in your life, like, this energy of the full moon, this big, bright, bold energy of the moon is always there illuminating your like divineness. Is that the word? That's not the word. The word that's coming is like, it's always illuminating your divinity. And so if you can just believe in that for a second, like, even if the sign that I'm looking for, I'm not receiving right now, that you are still being guided. You are still being watched over. You're still being supported. And all it takes sometimes is just that trust. That trust that even though I'm not seeing the signs that I asked for in my reality, I still trust that I am being guided. I am being supported. I am being led to my highest soul path. And so when we look at the message from the book, it says, believe in magic. You are being given powerful, mystical messages from spirit. Literally what I said. Take time to listen. Allow the receptive energy of the full moon to activate your creativity. You receive mystical messages and you are a spiritual messenger for others. And so maybe this card is also for those of you that have been putting off having difficult conversations. I don't know why that is sort of the message that's coming to me, but it's like, maybe you're watching this and you've been wanting to have a conversation with somebody that you've been putting off because you don't want to experience conflict, or you're just nervous, or maybe you're just scared to speak up. But it's like, this is a reminder that it's safe to do that. It's safe to trust. It's safe to have that difficult conversation. It's safe to know and trust that spirit is always going to be there helping you and guiding you through this. All right. So there you go. I don't know if that message resonates. If it does, definitely leave a comment below. But I feel like that card really just sealed this whole message of this video, which is signs are always around you. And so all you have to do is be receptive to it. All you have to do is open yourself up to it. And all you have to do is change your energy to start seeing the signs, because the signs are there, right? It's kind of like how everything in the quantum field exists. And the only reason why you're not experiencing it is because you're just not seeing it and you're not perceiving it. So stop looking externally for signs that you're on the right track and just decide that you're on the right track, and the signs will appear. Remember that signs do not prove that you're on the right track. You're on the right track, and that's why the signs appear. So you create the signs. It literally all comes from you. You get to decide how you perceive your reality. Perception is literally under your control. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.